Howdy folks, welcome back here tonight to the Doug Design ARCA Series Extreme Motorsports and 99.com round 3 of the chase. Yes, I don't sound like myself. I'm still under the weather here, but we're going to go ahead and give this a shot here tonight. You know, chase racing, championship on the line, a lot of things at stake here. So let's go ahead and get right down to it here tonight. But a big shout out to Doug Blackman for coming on board, sponsoring the ARCA Series again this season. For the Doug Design ARCA Series, want to go ahead and get that out there. And of course, a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in here already. I know we haven't even started yet, and you know, we've already got 4 likes and 12 people watching. But of course, I am Joshua Medlock. Might not sound like myself, but I am me. But we do have an air temp of 72 degrees, a strong wind coming out of the east at about 10, anywhere between 10 and, 12 miles an hour. Air temp of 72, track temp at 101 degrees, and it is an afternoon race. It is partly cloudy, so temp will fluctuate up and down throughout the race. We're going to be doing 120 laps here tonight, 180 miles. Now the fuel window somewhere, I'm doing an estimate about 35 to 45 laps, so I would say that would be kind of where the tire window would be, same as fuel. Now if it is at about 30 laps or so, it'll be about a 4-stop race, but I think it's going to be a little bit more than that. We're going to be pit road speed at 50 miles an hour here this evening, and of course if they do have the long green flag runs, pit road is yet again going to be tricky to get on to with those old tires to get it slowed down to 50 miles an hour and then get it into your pit stall safely and then get it right back up. Pace speed here at Las Vegas and Sin City, 60 miles an hour. So a good pace speed, but pit road I think is going to be the trickiest. And from what I've heard, it is pretty slick out there. It's not tight. It's going to be slicker than snot. So, and no pun intended there. So let's get down here to the point standings. Now I'm not going to read these off. But I will keep them up here for everybody to have a good look at on the way the points are coming into tonight for the Doug Design ARCA Series for the chase, for the championship. And of course, Brendan L. Book right now is up top. We do have a tie back there. Of course, Lane Doyle and Blair Patterson tied for that 3rd position. Yes, you're going to be hearing a lot of that here this evening. But the champion will be crowned after ISM, which for those that don't know, ISM is Phoenix. That'll be round number 5. But this is what the point standings coming into tonight look like. And, of course, it'll change, of course, after tonight. We'll see where everybody lines up going into round number 4 of next week. And I do not have that up in front of me at this present time, but we will try to get that up here after the national anthem here coming up. But, you know, it was supposed to be North Wilkesboro, and they did change it. So we are here at Vegas. But Pierce Maffitt sitting back there in that 12th position. Now, I don't know if Pierce is here tonight or not. I do not see him. So this is not going to go good for him. Ryan Swan is here, sitting back there in 11th. I did see him here. He's sitting back in 17th right now. So we still got tonight and 2 more races after this to finalize that championship. And it looks like we've got some picks already coming out there in the chat. It looks like Blair Patterson and Napa's going to be picking Blair here this evening. Now Blair Patterson where is Blair? Blair's sitting back here right now in 20th here in practice. Got some work cut out, but it is a long race, 120 laps here this evening. It's not going to be an easy race. These drivers are going to have to really dial in the car here this evening and race the track, and race everybody else too, but be very, very careful. Of course, we're going to come down here to about 3 minutes left here in practice. Well, we're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem. They're going to continue practice. It'll be qualifying when we come back, and of course I'll have the next race pulled up here. I believe it's Indianapolis, but I'm not for sure. But we'll check on that when I get back, folks. So hang tight. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the
Alrighty, folks, we are back here. Qualifying is underway here. No times have started to come in yet. We're just waiting on the official first times. I'm going to go ahead and turn the car volumes down. Zachary Zwar, glad to see you out there, buddy. I do appreciate it. Man, we could really use the help for sure. Especially when, one of us is sick or whatever. Not trying to throw you out there on the spot or whatever, man. But, last week, not taking away from the guys here tonight, not trying to make it about myself, but last week, I woke up Tuesday not feeling well. We went ahead and did the broadcast Tuesday night with help. And I just ran the cameras and I said a few things. And, I missed 5 straight days. And that's unlike me to do that. That's why I'm back at it here tonight. So, maybe get hooked up with Rudy. Maybe we can get you over on the MaxSpeedTV TeamSpeak and maybe talk about it, maybe get you hooked up. But, we could really use some more help over here. We have a great crew over here at MaxSpeed. Bobby Johnson, Ezekiel, Rudy, Michael D'Amico. If I'm missing anybody, I do apologize. I'm not all there. Right now, Rick Christensen up in the top spot here in qualifying. Now, the quickest one in practice was Raul Nardi. Looks like he is going to be putting down a qualifying time here pretty quickly. Okay, you've emailed Rudy, all righty. It looks like he's going to cross the stripe here and start his time, his first official time. Right now, Rick Christensen up in the top spot. Matthew Robinson in second. Alexander Brown out here as well. Clark Ganikin. I like to call him Janikin just to mess with him. James Shanewolf going to be overtaking that top spot in the 83. Got a lot of throwbacks out here tonight as well. Nice to see a lot of drivers out here throwing some throwbacks. Brendan Noah Book looks like going to be crossing the stripe here for his official first lap. Jeremy Knapp. Eric Talent. Raul Nardi not having a very good first lap there. Now this second lap, though, he's going to cross the stripe, and he's going to go into third here at a 31.088. Well, Clark Ganikin, Alexander Brown going to go into second, a 67. Ganikin there going to be in third. Raul Nardi, not the quickest in qualifying, but he will be up in the top 5. So currently, here in qualifying, Jeremy Knapp looking to put in his first official time. As he crosses the stripe with a 31.710. That's going to put him back in 23rd. We do got 20, it looks like 25 drivers out here. We got one just joining in. Well, glad to see 16 people out there watching, even though doesn't sound like me this evening. We'll see here where Jeremy Knapp goes. So he's going to cross the stripe here and hopefully make a better time, a 31.452. Well, it's going to keep him right there in 23rd. Not going to be able to move up any further, but that is going to do it for qualifying here. James Shanewolf is going to hold on and going to grab the pole here at Las Vegas for round number 3 here in Sin City. You know how they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, we go to Indianapolis next week. Big old 2.5 mile, what do you call that? It's not a rectangle. It's a, well, my mind just went blank there. You know what I'm talking about. It's got 4 turns. All turns are even. It's got 2 very long straightaways. It's a rectangle. There we go. Thank you, Zachary. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not all here. Got my brother-in-law shaking his head behind me. Not all here today, folks. Yeah, it's a rectangle. All 4 turns are the same pretty much. You got a long front stretch and a long back stretch. So that's going to be it's going to be kind of like a road course race in a sense. It's really going to change things up. The driver's going to get spread out if we can get those long green flag runs. But if we have cautions, the draft at Indianapolis plays a big problem there. And, of course, tires. But we'll just have to wait and see. We got to get through Vegas here first. But congratulations goes to James Shane Wolf. Let's see here if we can get James up here real quick. James, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, James, I'm not all here tonight, but I'm here partially. But
I hear you.
congratulations on the pole here tonight, man. Round 3 of the chase. Definitely, gonna help you out. Going forward. Got some work cut out for you still yet, but we've got tonight and then 2 more races. But the main thing is, man, how do you feel about Sin City?
I'm excited. It's throwback night, man. Bunch of nice looking cars out here. I was fast for 1 lap, so let's see if I can put it together for 120 and finally put one of these things together and be able to capitalize on our speed. We've been fast all season and just haven't had the results to show for it.
Well, in practice, we know Raul Nardi was the quickest in practice. Now, I don't know if that was, with draft or whatever, but he's up there with you guys, 31.088.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's it going to be like? Not only holding off Raul, but, you got Brendan L. Book, Clark Ganekin, Alexander Brown, and, a lot of these other drivers that are really going to be trying to fight for, this championship.
Oh, the top 10 is definitely some of the fastest guys in this series. So every week, and it's a fight. I'm not going to look at this one any different than I have all season. Still going to give it all I got, and just send it, man.
You're looking to get that win, ain't you?
Oh yeah, win number 2 on the season would be nice.
Win number 2 on the season. Well, James, congratulations, bud. We're not going to keep you any longer. Congratulations on pole. You got that bonus point out of the way here, but we got some racing to do, man. 120 laps. Good luck, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all. Check out that Northern Capital Chevrolet when it's on track tonight. Cheer for it. Do whatever y'all got to do. Just don't jinx me, please.
Well, we're talking to you, so. All right, James. Good luck, bud.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, we'll get him back down there to the drivers' meeting here, folks. We're not going to keep him any longer than we have to, but if you got picks, go and throw your picks out there, and we'll try to read them off. Like I said, we already got one. Napa is going to be picking Blair Patterson here. He qualified. Looks like currently running 15th here in qualifying, but they are still in the drivers' meeting here. Now the top 12, of course, James Shane Wolf, Alexander Brown, Clark Ganekin, Brendan L. Book, Raul Nardi, Rick Christensen, Matthew Robinson, Sean Corcoran, Lane Doyle, Ryan Swan, Jeff Glockner, and Kyle Knapp. Now, of course, the top 12 going to receive that extra bonus point for qualifying inside the top 12. It is a change from last season. Instead of everybody that put in a qualifying time, it is only the top 12 this season. So Kyle Knapp is going to round out that 12th driver to receive that bonus point. So big congratulations goes to the top 12 here. And, of course, give a shout-outs where shout-outs are due. We do have Curtis Vollmer, Russell LePage up there in the admin tower. And I think I did see somebody else up there, too, up there as well. I think that might have been Garrett Grant going to be helping them out here. So big shout-out to them 3. Of course, Rick Donathan putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme. Another big shout out to Doug Blackman over at Doug Designs for sponsoring the ARCA series. And of course, all the fans out there wondering where I've been. Thank you all for the support and the messages. Do appreciate that. It means a lot. So big shout out to y'all for supporting me and MaxSpeedTV and doing what we do over here. But we got racing to do here tonight. Sin City, I don't think though. What do you think, guys? What do you think? And gals out there in chat. Do you think what happens in Sin City here tonight's going to stay here, or do you think it's going to go over to Indianapolis next week? Your thoughts there in chat. Throw them out there. We'll try to read them off if we can. I see Zachary's Bar out there chatting it up. Don't see anybody else, but we do got about 18 watching. Well, 17 now. But still in the drivers' meeting here. We're gonna wait for them to get done with the drivers' meeting before we pull anybody else up. And what I do want to get Kyle Knapp up here because he did qualify 12th, and we'll try to get somebody from the back up here as well. Looks like we're starting to go back into their respective lobbies. So, let's see here if we can get Kyle Knapp up here. See if I can find him here. There he is. Kyle Knapp, got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Kyle. Well, qualifying 12th, getting that bonus point that's needed, man. Here in the chase, man. How do you feel about Vegas?
I feel pretty good. Did a lot of practice earlier with the teammates. Feel like we got better speed on the long run than we do for qualifying. But yeah, should be a good race. A little slick out there, but it'll be fun.
Is it like slick throughout the run, or does it tighten up any?
It's definitely just real slick on the cold tires. After 4 or 5 laps, it definitely gets neutral. What I noticed during my practice sessions and even during the practice session here tonight, it definitely neutrals out, and I think it'll put on a good race tonight.
Draft going to play a factor here starting off, but do you think if we can get these long green flag runs, do you think drivers are going to get spread out?
Oh yeah, definitely. 'Cause, yeah, they're definitely gonna get spread out on the long run with these tires wearing out, and especially if you burn that right front up, you're gonna go to the back pretty fast.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, Kyle, you're going to grab the last bonus point here, qualifying in the top 12. So that's, definitely going to help here. Coming into tonight, 31 back behind the leader of Brendan L. Butt. But, we got tonight and then 2 more races. Anything can happen. So, good luck tonight. And, of course, good luck throughout the rest of the chase, man.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep. All right, we're getting back down there to his team. Let's go back here toward the back. Let me see here who else I can get. How about we go with, we don't talk to him much. He's usually hanging out in the back, running his own race, but we'll get him up here. Edward Moore Sr., got a copy.
Yeah, I got you there, Josh. Go ahead.
Hey, Ed. Well, I know you're the one of the many that told me to go to sleep, but you know how I am.
Yeah, that's.
But you're not qualifying here tonight, man. You're gonna start in the back.
No, yeah, I figured it'd be the best. I mean, I ain't really had no practice. About 24 hours staying up. Me being 60 years old, I stayed up for quite a bit of it. I think I did sleep about 4.5 hours, but.
Oh, wow.
Plus, we had a delay. I mean, we didn't start till after 1. We were supposed to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, but just all in all.
Well, Las Vegas, not much practice, but how do you feel about the track? You've raced on it before.
Yeah, it's slick in the corners and stuff. You got to be gentle on the throttle.
So
other than that,
so you think just being aware of your surroundings and racing your own race, you think you'll be safe?
Yeah, that's one reason why I didn't qualify. Like I said, I ain't had much practice, so I just figured I'll let them fast boys have at it first. Maybe dodge a few wrecks and hopefully go from there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, Ed, good luck out there tonight, buddy. And hey, it ain't over until the checker flag, man. Don't give up.
All right, I appreciate it. Just give a shout out to Rick Donovan and Extreme Motorsports and Doug Design and Primetime teammates and AB Nation.
All right.
And you guys, MaxSpeedTV. I'll get it out here in a
minute. Yeah. Thank you, bud. Good luck.
All right, buddy. You take care, bud.
I'm gonna try.
All right, man.
All right. Let's see if we can get one more in here, shall we? Let's gotta go back up toward the front here. Let's go ahead and pull him up here. He's got some work cut out for him, but we'll get him up here. Ron Swan, got a copy?
What's going on, man?
It's a going.
Yeah.
Well, you got some work cut out for you, man. 38 points behind the leader. Got some work to do. You're setting in 11th. We got 3 races, man. What do you got to do here starting tonight to get up in there and battle for this championship, man?
I'll tell you what, starting 10th, I mean, that's all right. I got a bonus point for that. But to get back in the points battle or whatever, we're going to have to throw some hands or something.
gonna have to get like Brendan L. Book and Clark Ganeikin or somebody down there on the pit road, throw some helmets or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Hey, and I'm down for it. They can bring whatever they got.
Well, it is Las Vegas. It is Sin City. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Do you think that's what it's going to take here this evening?
Absolutely. I'll do whatever it takes.
All righty, Ryan. Well, good luck out there, man. You're going to be starting here in 10th. Yeah, you did get that bonus point, so you got that out of the way. That's going to be 37 points behind. Well, actually, we won't do the math right now. I'm not even in the mood. So, all I got to say is, Ryan, good luck out there, man. 120 laps here tonight. You can't win it on the first lap, but you definitely can lose it.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
All right, getting back down there to Jacob Bell Racing. Oh, we got time for another. Oh, let's go ahead. If he's even here. Yeah, there he is. It's the daddy. Blair, got a copy? Blair, got a copy? No, Blair does not have a copy. He doesn't want to talk to me. I see how it is. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find where. I know I seen him in here. There he is. Eric Talent, real quick. Got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, Eric. Well, you're going to be starting back here in 22nd, but, it is Vegas. You got a game plan here tonight?
Pretty much just try to keep the tires under me. Shit's loose. It's going to be tough.
I can only imagine. And from what I'm hearing, it doesn't get any tighter. It kind of gets neutral, but is that what you're feeling?
Yeah, I think the max lap I ran there was like 8 laps on those tires, and it didn't never seem to get any different, so we'll see.
All righty, Eric. Well, good luck out there, buddy. 120 laps here tonight, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. All righty. Well, that's going to do it for the interviews. Let's see if we can read the grid off here tonight. Sorry, I do not sound like myself, but I do appreciate everybody out there tuning in. 7 likes, 17 watching. I think we were at 21 at peak a while ago. Let's get up here, counting down here to the final 8 seconds here. We'll go ahead and get that wall off of there. And get up here to James Shanewolf. It's going to start us off here on row 1 with Alexander Brown onto his outside. Oh. All right, here we go. The MaxSpeedTV starting grid here. James Shanewolf with a 38.74. Congratulations to James on pole. Alexander Brown going to be on the outside of him in second. Clark Ganeikin third. Brendan L. Book fourth. Raul Nardi, quickest in practice. He's going to qualify fifth. Rick Christensen sixth. Matthew Robinson seventh. Sean Corcoran in eighth. Lane Doyle ninth. And Ryan Swan in 10th. Jeff Glockner in 11th. Kyle Knapp in 12th. Randy Kruger 13th. Sebastian Taylor 14th. Larry Daddy Patterson 15th. Jeremy Rigney 16th. Josiah Strauss 17th. Justin Limke in 18th. Kevin Franks in 19th. Carter Coop there in 20th. Dwayne Dunn 21st. Eric Talent 22nd. Jeremy Knapp 23rd. Garrett D. Grant 24th. And Edward Morris Sr. going to round out the field here tonight in 25th. And I think Garrett D. Grant is actually up there in the admin tower with Russell LePage and Curtis Vollmer. So Garrett D. Grant is not going to be racing. Just waiting on the pace car here to roll off. Big Jeremy out there in chat. Glad to see ya. Just waiting on the pace car to roll off. There it goes. It's going to be James Shanewoolf. He's going to be in control here. Once all 4 tires of the pace car dives off. Well, I appreciate it. I'm not myself right now. I'm still under the weather from last week. Got sick last Tuesday, so figured we'd go ahead and give it a shot here tonight. Missed 5 races last week, and let me tell you, it's not fun. You know, when you got a commitment to make and you end up missing, it bothers me. On the back stretch here, James Shanewoolf. On the inside, we're going to make our way down into turn number 3. 67 onto the outside. Alexander Brown, the pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road coming out of turn number 4. Pace car is off and away. And he is on the loud pedal, and the green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. Racing tonight at Vegas. Round number 3 for the Doug Design ARCA Series. Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Chase Race 3. Clark Ganikin going to take over a second, but it's going to be James Shanewoolf. It's going to lead the first lap here tonight. Get back here, Jeff Glockner to the inside of the 27 of Sebastian Taylor. We got more battles as the tires starting to warm up here. Matthew Robinson, Brian Swan, Lane Doyle. All right, here together. Oh, somebody blinking out. That might have been the 32 of Lane Doyle. Number 9, Brian Swan, going to make the pass. He's going to move up a position. Of Kyle Knapp up a spot as well. Get back here to Josiah Strauss. He's coming up behind the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson. 27, the 81 on the outside. Sebastian Taylor and Jeremy Rigney very close together. We are already going to hit lap 4 here. Doesn't take very long to get around, about 31 seconds. Josiah Strauss trying to make some moves early here. Looks like Sean Corcoran in the 22 going to be looking to the inside. I believe that's the 6 of Rick Christensen. Yes, it is. And I have to have a talk there with that number 6 of Rick Christensen, not running a Mark Martin paint scheme. Sorry, Rick. Got to pick on you here, buddy. See him in an RB rigs, which... And again, you know, they run their sponsors. Not a lot of, there's some that's not running throwbacks. Did update Trading Paint, so I don't know what's going on if they are. But right here, though, is where the battle is going on. Jeff Glockner now under fire. On the outside, the 80 of Randy Kruger going to make the pass. There, Daddy Patterson to the inside. The 1 of Josiah Strauss. Sebastian Taylor on the outside. The 81 of Jeremy Rigney still behind them. Get back up toward the front here. A lot of single file action going on. Ooh. Somebody blinking out there. That might have been I believe that was Alexander Brown. Single file up front. So not a whole lot going up within the top 11 here. Well, Randy Kruger, Larry Daddy Patterson now up to 13th from 15th. He does have Jeff Glockner behind him. They're starting to get single file back here as well. Oh, 26 watching, 27 watching right now. Wow. Glad to see it. We'll be looking at the penalty chart here. I'm not seeing anything that needs to be addressed going from last week, so we're good there. Well, the 81 of Jeremy Rigney to the inside of Strauss. That is going to be for 15. Get up here to Ryan Swan and company. Ryan in the 9. The 32 of Lane Doyle on the outside. The 12, Kyle Knapp on the outside. Yeah, I sound great. Well, I do appreciate it. I sound like I'm in a tunnel, to be honest with you. Oh, Eric Talent falling back to 24th after starting 22nd. So he was down a few spots already. Well, looks like Carter Coop is already missing his rear bumper there. Not entirely sure what happened. Can't go back that far. But that 52 does have some rear end damage already. 10 laps into the race. We've still got 110 laps to go. And Matthew Robinson, did he just drop connection? Uh-oh, something happened to Matthew Robinson, or did he not start? I'm not entirely sure. All right. Well, James Shane Wolf, Clark Ganeikin here, 1 and 2. They're neck and neck here. We got Brennan L. Book and Alexander Brown neck and neck. We got a 3-car pat. Rick Christensen, Sean Corcoran, and Raul Nardi. Of course, Raul, the quickest one in practice. And Lane Doyle right behind them. Kyle Knapp started 12th, already up in 9th. Ryan Swan, 10th. Right there holding on to that 10th spot. Coming from 13th to 11th, up a couple of spots. Randy Kruger and Blair Patterson now going to crack the top 12. Making the pass there over the 24 of Jeff Glockner. Still stacked up here. You can't get draft here at Las Vegas. Not a whole lot. Oh, no. His internet went out. No, Tim Donaldson out there in chat saying his internet went out. No. Oh, we hate to hear that. Oh, Rick Christensen on the outside of the 22 of Sean Corcoran. And it's going to be for 5th. Oh, man, tough break for Matthew. Hopefully he can get back out here and run a few more laps. If his internet comes back up, of course. Jeff Glockner still under fire here from the 1 of Josiah Strauss. And of course, the 24 is also going to be under fire here if you don't get it in gear from Jeremy Rigney and Sebastian Taylor and Kevin Franks as well in that Dodge 98. Looks like a throwback there. Not exactly sure who that is. Like I said, I don't watch NASCAR, so we've got a couple of throwbacks out here. The Miller 81, Miller High Life. That's a throwback. I know for a fact that's a throwback. It's not all about the throwbacks. It's about if you can win. But nice to see some throwbacks out here. And boy, don't we have a battle here though. Josiah Strauss, Jeremy Rigney, Taylor, Glockner. And it looks like Franks. Well, guess what, folks? Here in about 4 or 5 laps, we're going to be at 100 to go. You know, just kind of picking on you out there. Yeah, it does, man. It stinks. It really does. Well, James Shane Wolf still under fire here by Clark Ganika. James Shane Wolf running the throwback there as well. Still got the Northern Capital there on his car, but he's running the throwback. He's got Clark Ganika there, Samson Motorsports, and I believe Clark Ganika is part of, well, let me see here. I believe Clark is part of ECM. Yes, he is part of ECM. So we got Samson ECM. Then we got Alexander Brown back here. Alexander Brown, part of GT Motorsports, as well as the two of Brendan L. Buck. Brendan L. Buck is part of GT Motorsports as well. So we got a couple of teammates back here working together. Well, 27 watching and 13 likes. Well, honestly, I didn't expect this many people out there tuning in with the way I'm feeling, but I do appreciate it. $13 likes. Well, you guys are hitting it now. We got a battle back here. It looks like Taylor in that 27 machine going to dive to the inside of the 81 of Jeremy Rigney. And he is not going to be able to make the pass. That was Rigney. To hold that spot. Get up here to Sean Corcoran in the 22. He's going to go to the inside of Ryan Swan. That is going to be for the top 5, that 5th position. And Ryan's going to be able to keep it. Well, we're going to be at 20 to go. Wow. 100 to go here tonight. All right, well, James Shane Wolf still holding on. He's led the first 21 laps here. Clark Ganika still looking to lead his first lap. Now, you don't get a bonus point for leading a lap, but I believe it's all going to come down to really who can manage their tires and really kind of hold off the competition out here. Looks like tires are starting to come in for some and fall off for others. We, of course, are going to hit lap 23, and James Shane Wolf is going to lead first 22 laps here. Well, Josiah Strauss, well, looks like he was looking on that Little Bear Cookie Company 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson. Wasn't able to get around that 91 machine. Had to pull back, get right behind him. Now, like I said, you can get draft here. As we can see, Josiah Strauss getting that draft off the 91 here. The tri-oval, as we're going to go dive it down into turn number 1. They're going to go side by side. Blair, though, is going to have that line, that preferred line here at Las Vegas on that outside line. Especially on these older tires, that's where you want to be, mid to high line. You can see Blair running it now. He's going to drop it really close to that white line. He's going to come out of turn number 4 across the stripe, still hold that spot. Get back here to Justin Lemke there in the 35, going to the inside of the 24 of Jeff Glockner. Watch Justin Lemke here, down into turn number 1. Looks like he is going to be able to make that pass over the 24 on the inside. Now, the 24 is going to get a huge run. Yeah, as you can see, he got the huge run, but wasn't able to get around him. But he is going to peek that nose back down to the inside line. 3 and 4, but the 35 just has it. That mid to high line is where you want to be, folks. Especially on these old tires. That's where you want to be. Well, how about we go cockpit here early on? I'm 26 here. We're going to be coming. Oh, looks like Air Talent down pit road here. It is now 1 lap down. So did I miscalculate fuel here? 35 to 45 laps. I might have. I think that might be a little bit way too early. Or did he have damage? Or did something happen? Let's see here. Let's see if anything happened here. Nothing in the penalty chart here. So you don't have to worry about that. But he is on pit road. He is still on pit road here. Now 2 laps down. Now he's going to be off and away. Looks like maybe trying to split it here. That might not be a bad idea. Christensen going to the inside of the one of Josiah. For that 12th spot. Josiah, though, on that outside line, where you want to be. These two going side by side and at it door to door. Well, if the 6 can hold it, I don't know, that number 1 fighting there on that, in the spot you want. Yeah, he's going to hold it across the stripe. Back down into turn number 1, the 81. That's going to be Jeremy Rigney. Yeah, he's got a bird's eye view. Let's cockpit here with Jeremy Rigney as we can really look here. The battle between them two. Now Jeremy's going to go to the outside of that number 6. Number 6 is going to try to stay up there in that mid-line. Jeremy Rigney, though, just has the run. You can see the offset there. As we go diving into 1, oh, he had to back it up there. All right. Well, looks like a little bit of pressure right up ahead. Let's see here if I can find where that was. Oh, there it is. Lane Doyle, Kyle Knapp, Raul Nardi. Potential battle here. Yep, there goes the number 12 of Kyle Knapp to the inside of the 32. Whoa, look at the 32 get that run. Lane Doyle. Oh, boy, that was close. Lane Doyle and the 12. Boy, you couldn't have put a piece of paper between them two. Oh, we got some pit stops. Lane Doyle will be coming down pit road. Well, he's in his pit stall. I had to step away here, folks. Sorry about that. But that might be the trend here tonight. But glad to see 27 people out there watching here this evening. Appreciate the support out there. Lap 35 here. Now looks like Lane Doyle is going to be off and away. James Shane Wolf still up front. He's led all the laps so far. So you see Kyle Knapp falling back. Blair Patterson trying to make or complete the pass here over that number 12. One. But it looks like we've been on Josiah here pretty much throughout the start of the race here. It's been in a lot of battles. Rick Christensen, Jeremy Rigney as well. Sebastian Taylor. I told the XM guys I'd try it here this evening, so that's what we're trying. Check here back more toward the back. We got Carter Coop hanging out back here. He still has that rear end damage in that 52, but he's hanging on. Well, he is the last driver on the lead lap, but he's hanging on. Started 20th, back in 21st. A position back from where he started. James Shane Wolf. Well, let's see here. No, that was Brendan L. Book and Clark Ganeikin. Brendan L. Book going to go into second. Clark Ganeikin going to go back to third, right where he started. Brendan L. Book from fourth to second. Alexander Brown started second. He's all the way back to fourth. Ryan Swan going to round out the top five. And he's cracked the top five. Started 10th. Good run here early on for Ryan Swan. Looks like Michael out there in chat rooting on that number 32 machine. Let's see here. Well, Clark Ganeikin coming down pit road. So it looks like we might be having some pit stops here coming up here. Clark coming down pit road. Looks like Jeremy Rigney going to be coming down pit road here as well. That 32 machine, Lane Doyle. Microphone is broke. So it fell off my mic stand. Michael Aguilar. I believe that is how you pronounce your last name. I've heard that name before. Here comes the 39 as well down pit road. Dwayne Dunn. So, hey, I had a ride about 35 to 45 laps. Right. Yeah, I've heard your name before. Not sure where. I've heard it. Way done on pit road. Looks like Blair Daddy Patterson going to be coming down as well. James Shane Wolf, he is still holding on out there. I think he might be wanting just to lead all the laps here tonight as he is not coming down. Dwayne Dunn came down. Blair Carter Coop looks like it's going to be coming down here. Well, Michael, if you're just tuning in, I'm not myself here tonight. If you know me, I'm usually loud and obnoxious. But I've been under the weather. So, Ryan Swan coming down pit road here, lap 42. All right, James Shane Wolf going to give up the lead. He's not going to be able to sweep it. But Brendan L. Book is going to lead his first lap here. Kevin and Brady out there. Come on, Lane Racing. The throwback. Michael Aguilar. What? Okay, well, if that's the real Michael Aguilar out there, I don't know who that is. Gonna have to Do some Googling here. Brennan L. Book on pit road. Here comes, looks like Randy Cruder, Raul Nardi. Michael Aguilar, a film producer. Oh, it's a Michael Aguilar paint scheme. Oh, I got you. All right, misread it. Like I said, not feeling well. So, all right, with Justin Lemke, it looks like Josiah Strauss, Jeff Glockner also coming down pit road. Let's get on Lane Doyle here. Let's kind of check it out here real quick. We'll try to get some more. Uh-oh. Try to look at some more paints here. Suncoast Resources. That's what I'm seeing on that 32 machine. Hopefully that is correct. If not, well, I do apologize. All right, Lemke, Franks, Taylor, Knapp, Edward Morris Sr. all down pit road. So after the cycles through, it's going to be Clark Ganikin up front. As he is going to cross the stripe there, not officially lead his first lap yet. But I've heard the name Michael Aguilar before, other than it being, you know, a producer. All right, there goes Clark Ganikin, going to lead his first lap here. All right, Ganikin, Lane, 1 and 2. Brennan L. Book, of course, right behind now of Lane Doyle. 83 of James Shanewolf looking to the inside of the 2. He's going to look to the inside of the 32 of Lane. That will be for second place. Going to be bringing along that number 2 of Brennan L. Book right along with him. All right, well, James made the pass as well as Brennan L. Book. Lane Doyle going to fall back to third. Now they're going to be gunning for Clark Ganikin here. Alexander Brown there in 5th. Ryan Swan 6th. Blair Danny Patterson 7th. Jeremy Rigney in 8th. Raul Nardi 9th. Randy Gruder is going to round out the top 10. Rick Christensen in 11th. Josiah Strauss, well, battling right now here to the inside of the 22 of Sean Corcoran. That's going to put, if he can make the pass, it's going to put Josiah there in 12th. And Sean Corcoran back to 13th. Kyle Knapp 14th. And Dwayne Dunn doing the battle of his own here with Justin Lemke. That'll be for 15th place. As Justin looks to the inside there of Dwayne Dunn. Still looking at the side-by-side battle here. 35 had it at the line. Well, it looks like he is going to be able to make the pass, but I wouldn't count out that number 39 here too quickly. Northern Capital machine of Dwayne Dunn. D-Wayne, as I like to call him. I know it makes him mad, but, you know, I'm just picking on him. But it is Dwayne. Looks like Matthew Robinson was unable to come back. Man, tough break for Matthew. Oh, tough break. Well, Clark Ganekin, he's about 4 seconds ahead of James Shane Wolf right now. Down to about 3.5 seconds. Brendan O'Book, about 0.3 of a second behind James there. James in second. Not a whole lot going on. Looks like we got Randy Kruger here, and that number 80 looking to the inside of Rigney. Going to be for 8th, and he is going to be able to make the pass over that 81. Looking at the tires here in that pit stop. Yeah, big difference there between Randy Kruger and Jeremy Rigney. Oh, well, it's about 5 laps, but here at Vegas, that 5 laps could be the make it or break it point. So Jeremy Rigney falling back a spot. We got Rick Christensen flying up through the field here as well. He's been out here at about 12 laps. He's going to be coming up on Josiah Strauss here, so at about a 2-lap difference between Josiah and Rick, 11th and 12th. We'll see here if Josiah can hold off Rick Christensen. Josiah still holding on for it. Kyle Knapp, Lemke, Dwayne Dunn, Taylor, and Kevin Franks, last driver on the lead lap. Take a look at this throwback here real quick. On that Dodge 98 of Kevin Franks. I believe that is a throwback. See your local Dodge dealership. We got a lot more out here as well. We'll try to get to them if we can. Well, it looks like Jeremy Rigney going to fall back a spot here to the 72 of Raul Nardi. Well, not quite yet. No, Raul is going to have that at the line, but that 81 still fighting hard on the outside. Raul on the inside. And Raul is going to complete the pass there going into 1. That's going to put Rigney back to 10. Hey, still up 6 spots. Not having a bad run, but he's got company behind him. Strauss, Christensen, and Corcoran. Well, no cautions here so far. Yes, I said the big C word. Let's hope we don't have it. Good racing out here by these guys. Next time by will be officially at the halfway mark here this evening as we take lap 61. 60 laps to go here tonight for the Doug Design ARCA Series. Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Round 3 of the chase at Sin City, Las Vegas, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock. Not sounding like myself here tonight, but I am here. Good battle up here. Looks like the 24. That is going to be Jeff Glockner, the first driver, a lap down. Right behind that number 18 machine, the number 20 of Jeremy Knapp. So we got two drivers here that are one lap down, right behind the leader, Jeff Glockner and Jeremy Knapp. Our leader, Clark Ganekin. Go ahead and give the shout-outs where the shout-outs are due. Of course, our admins here tonight, Russ LePage, Curtis Vollmer, and Garrett Grant. Big shout-out to those three up there again in the admin tower for, you know, doing what they do each and every week here for the ARCA series. Man, it takes a lot of courage to do what they do. You know, they got a job for sure. So big shout out to them. Of course, Doug Blackman again, Doug Design. Big shout out to you, buddy, for coming on board here for the ARCA series. Big shout out again to Rick Donathan for putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme. And of course, all the fans out there tuning in each and every week, and a big turnout here tonight. I didn't expect it. I really didn't. You know, so I do appreciate the support. Everybody out there really do. We're over halfway here tonight, but thank you all for tuning in. If you still got picks out there, throw them out there. I know Kevin and Brady and you know, Michael out there on that 32 machine. And I know Tim out there was rooting on Matthew Robinson, and Matthew, you know, Tim, tough break for Matthew. You know, internet going out, you know, it's out of your control. And being sick, you know, is out of your control too, you know, but we'll fight through it, and hopefully see Matthew back here next Monday night, if not tomorrow night. I don't know if he's racing in the trucks or not, but if he is, hopefully we'll see him tomorrow night. Jeremy Rigney, it looks like, gonna fall back here. Let's get my name off there. Let's get the driver bar back up here. Jeremy Rigney, Sean Corcoran. Here comes the 35 of Lemke. 12 of Kyle Knapp. So we got a four-packer right here. The four packs. Ooh, that was close. Between the 22 and that 81 of Jeremy Rigney. Boy, that was close. Oh, dang near 3 wide right there. Going 3 wide here at Vegas is not friendly, especially on older tires. They've been out here at about anywhere between 20 to 33 laps roughly. Oh, buddy, the 22 and the 81 almost made contact again. Wow, that was close. We're going to watch this battle back here. If anything happens, it's probably going to happen right here. Anywhere between the 81 of Rigney and the 12 of Kyle Knapp. That's going to be Sean Corcoran, Lemke, Rigney, Kyle Knapp. So we'll watch it here for a minute. Looks like the 22 going to run that mid line. The 12 going to go to the inside. Still door to door. They're leaving some pretty good room out there, which is needed. Now we got Josiah Strauss up here looking to the inside of the 91 to Blair Daddy Patterson. Whoa, what a slide up there by the 1. Sorry about that, folks. Josiah sliding right up there in front of Blair. We still got this going on back here, though. Cannot forget about this. Well, the 81 going to slide in front of the 12. 12 going to go low. A little bit of swip swap here. Now they're going to be coming up on the 22 of Sean Corcoran. Well, that 12, man, all over the back there of that 22. This is back here at around 13th, 14th, and 15th. And, of course, the more they race, the further Lemke is going to get ahead. And he just got around the 52 of Carter Coop. Now, Carter is a lap down. What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean, Michael. Sean Corcoran still looks like he is now going to be coming around the 52 of Coop. Here comes the 12, also around Coop. Oh, Jeremy Rigney in the 81, also trying to get around Carter Coop. Clark Kanikin got about a 9/10 of a second lead over Brendan L. Book. Yes, yeah, a lot of the drivers will run the mid to high line. Here's the problem with the new Vegas here on iRacing is between each session or server or whatever, it changes. Sometimes you have to run the bottom, sometimes you have to run the top, sometimes you have to run mid to top, sometimes you have to run bottom to mid. It really all depends on the server when it's set up. So it's realistic in a sense, but a lot of times you're going to see these drivers run the mid to high line. That's where you're going to see them saving tires early on. Mid to high line, late in the run, you'll see them run still yet in the mid to high line, still saving more tires. It really depends. It really does. And it also depends on the driver. Some drivers love it when the tires are falling off and, they say they seem faster on the bottom rather than the top or mid. Like I said, it really depends on really the driver, not necessarily of the track, because Las Vegas is one of those tracks that it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Well, the 32 of Lane Doyle, Randy Kruger, Josiah Strauss right here together. Looks like Josiah going to get around Randy Kruger. Now Josiah is going to be coming up on the 32 of Lane Doyle. That's going to be for 6th. Yeah, like I said, it just depends really on the driver. Now, we do have a crank it up cam here, I do believe. Yeah, we do have a crank it up cam here for Las Vegas, but spread out here, so not going to be able to do it right now. Let's hope we don't have a caution, but if we do, we'll definitely try to get that crank it up here. But right now, still spread out. Now, Brendan Eltbook has closed the gap here. About 0.5 of a second behind Clark Ganikin. Behind Clark Ganikin. What do you mean? Clark Ganikin, Brendan L. Book. Clark has led 33 laps. Brendan L. Book has led 1. James Shane Wolf, those led 41 laps. James has got Alexander Brown behind him, and of course Ryan Swan there running in 5th. Now, they will have to make at least, see, coming to lap 80. This is going to put them, this should be the final pit stop here. About a 2-stop race is what I was thinking. Oh, James Shane Wolf having to back off. Ryan Swan down pit road. It's like James coming down pit road. Danikin coming down pit road. So this will put them at about that 40 mark here. So yeah, they can make it to the end here. But is it going to be enough? Shane Wolf, Blair, Corcoran, Rigney, a bunch of drivers coming down here. This is definitely going to really come down to who can save, I would say, tires here. Book down, Brown down. What's Josiah going to do here? Looks like Strauss is going to stay out here. Rick Christensen, Justin Lemke, Raul Nardi, Kyle Knapp, Sebastian Taylor, Kevin Franks, all staying out. So now what do we do? Josiah Strauss has been out here 37 laps. This is going to be 38 laps this time by. It's going to have to come down here pretty soon. Rick Christensen down pit road. It's going to be interesting. Not seeing anybody else come down. Oh, here comes Josiah. He's going to give up the lead to Lemke. Now Lemke is going to lead his 3rd lap here. Raul Nardi also coming down. Just taking a quick look here at the penalty chart here to make sure everything is in order. Like everything is fine, nothing from the admins, so everything's good to go. Good racing by these drivers out here tonight. We've been green flag here for 85 laps. Guess what? Here in about 15 laps, well, Justin coming down pit road. That's going to give the lead up to Kyle Knapp. Kyle Knapp going to lead his 1st lap here tonight. Kyle Knapp has been out here 43 laps. He's going to have to come down here too. The top 3 going to have to come down. Taylor, Franks. Looks like a Jeremy Knapp as well. Jeff Glockner and Edwin Morris Sr. They're going to have to come down pit road here pretty soon. .44 laps for Kyle Knapp. Now Kyle, he is wanting to get everything he can. Kyle sitting back there in that 9th position here in the point standings. Let's go ahead and flash those point standings up here for everybody just tuning in here tonight. Coming in to tonight, round number 3 of the chase. And this is the way it stands. Now, of course, it is back to the leader, Brendan L. Book, coming in to tonight. So Clark Gannikin 3 back behind Brendan. And then, of course, the tie back there between Lane and Blair Daddy Patterson. 13 back behind Brendan, and so forth and so on. But that is the way it stood coming into tonight. Let's get back down here on the track. All right, Kyle Knapp down pit road, as well as Kevin Franks. So Sebastian Taylor is going to take the lead a lap here. Well, about 7 seconds behind him is our leader, Clark Ganikin. So the question remains for Sebastian. Now, Sebastian, no, the question is not going to remain. He is going to come down pit road now. Michael, there is, after tonight, there's going to be 2 more races left. Indianapolis next week, and then, of course, we finish it up for round 5 of the chase at ISM. Edward Moore Sr. also coming down pit road. Now, DJ Monster Trucks, it's fine, buddy, but glad to have you. Still not 100% here tonight. Devin Bacino out there. How you doing, Devin? Yeah. Don't sound like myself, do I, Devin? Well, everybody has pitted. We've got 13 drivers on the lead lap. Rick Christensen being that 13th driver, the last driver on the lead lap. First driver lap down is Dwayne Dunn, looking for a very quick caution here, and not being involved in it, of course. He's wanting to get back on the lead lap. Clark Ganikin up front, Brendan O'Book second, Shane Wolf third, Brown fourth, Lane Doyle in fifth, Ron Swan sixth, Randy Kruger seventh, battling here with Josiah Strauss there for that 7th position. Sean Corcoran ninth, and Jeremy Rigney going to round out the top 10. Yeah, I've been down in the dump since last Tuesday. Woke up, like I said, folks, not feeling good, and, well, it's been a knife ever since. Congested, sinuses. Ugh. Probably. Well, Clark Ganikin got about a 7/10 of a second lead over Brendan L. Book. Now, the big question is, man, Clark's been on a tear here in the ARCA series. Bring that up here real quick for everybody. The schedule, Clark Ganikin. Well, this would be a, if he can hang on to it, it would be a 7th win on the season here. That would be his 2nd win here in the chase. Of course, one at Homestead. Brendan L. Book looking to go back-to-back, though. I wouldn't count out Brendan L. Book. He's right there. He's got Blair Daddy Patterson behind him. Now, Blair is 3 laps down. Not sure what happened to Blair here. Yeah. Book won at the Glen. Yes, he did. Got it right here in front of me. Oh, Devin Bacino moving up in the world. Back there, street stocks. Drive for Diabetes Awareness Street Stock Series for Extreme Motorsports on Sunday nights. Devin Bacino just running rails over everybody, from what I've been hearing. Well, glad to see you moving up here, bud. See what happens next season. Well, Kevin and Brady, I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know exactly what I have. I know I've got a sinus infection, and I know I've got bronchitis. Just from 34 years of experience of having it, I know I've got that. But with everything going on these days, I don't know if I've got that that COVID thing, or I don't know. I don't know. I hope not, but could be a possibility. Yeah, watching James Shane Wolf and Alexander Brown here, you know, that was really close between them two. James Shane Wolf going to be able to get around that 67. We're going to hit lap 99 here. 2 laps. We're going to be at 20 to go already. 9:58 Eastern Time, 8:58 Central Time. We'll check out Devin Bacino, I guess, next season here for the ARCA. We'll see what he can do over here. Now, of course, somebody blinking out. That's going to be the 67 of Brown. Oh, hang on to it, Brown. Brendan L. Buck is going to be coming upon the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson. Oh, Blair, like I said, 3 laps down. He is looking for the 100 cautions here to get back on the lead lap. Oh, Blair not having the race he wanted here tonight. Coming into tonight tied with Lane Doyle. Lane currently running in that 6th position there in that 32. Guess what, folks? This time by, we're going to hit that 20 to go here. 20 laps to go here for the Doug Design ARCA Series. Round 3 here at Vegas of the Chase. Rick Christensen under fire. Can he hang on to it and not go a lap down? Last driver on the lead lap, Clark Ganeikin. There in that number 18 GTR simulator machine. Coming to take 19 to go this time by. I'm going to step back and catch my breath here, folks. Kyle Knapp gonna go to the inside of the 18 to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. But we are gonna be at 16 to go here tonight, folks. 16 laps to go. What is gonna happen here this evening? '27 of Sebastian Taylor also going to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. So that's going to put Dwayne Dunn, the last driver, a lap down. as our leader, Clark Ganeikin, gonna hit 15 to go here. It'll be 14 to go the next time by as we exit turn 2. Yeah, book is closing in. About 8/10 back. 9/10 now as it updates there. Let's go ahead and go gap to leader here. From our first to second, Ganeikin to book. Now, of course, I'll get the update before everybody else, but this will kind of give an idea of the gap between first and second here. About 9/10 of a second. Almost a second gap there between Ganeikin and Book. Yeah, he's trying to. But, man, I don't know if there is going to be enough time here. 12 laps to go, and there's only a 1 tire difference between them two. About a 1 stop. No, of course, if we have a caution, then, that's really going to change things. But we'll see what happens. 11 to go here. Wayne Dunn still fighting there. He is the first driver, like I said, a lap down. Last driver on the lead lap is going to be Taylor, Sebastian Taylor. They're in that number 27 machine. Not many battles going on right now. Everybody pretty much at a distance to one another. Now, of course, the lap cars, however. We got Jeremy Knapp, we got Jeff Glockner here, and they may be doing battle. That would be for 17th. They are a lap down. Edward Morris Sr. a lap down there, 19th. Hey, 25th to 19th, not bad for Edward Morris Sr. Not a bad run for that number 14 machine. Kevin Franks back a spot. Started 19th and 20th. He is 2 laps down. But out of 4 we go. Coming around that number 52. Big Carter Coop to put him another lap down. We're going to be at 9 to go here. 9 laps to go. Make it 8 to go as that number 18 crosses the stripe. Brendan L. Buck, Alexander Brown, James Shane Wolf. He's led 41 laps, but Clark Ganeikin has surpassed that with 58, and it cannot be broken. Clark Ganeikin will come away with the most laps led regardless of what happens to the 18. Let's hope the 18 can hang on to it. But Clark Ganeikin, man, he's been the show here for the ARCA series, and I expect him to move up. I really do. I expect that number 18 to move up here. Of course, he does have a right to defend that championship next season. But, man, he has been on a tear this season. Our defending champion for the ARCA series, Brendan Book. Now, if Clark, of course, can beat Brendan and Clark can come away with the championship, that would be the only way Clark could come back. Now, Brendan L. Book, of course, is our defending champion in that number 2 machine. And I think it's going to come down to the wire here for sure. But Clark Ganikin is up front, and he has been really the show here for the ARCA series, winning the most races here this season. Six so far for Clark Ganikin. Could this be his seventh? Brian Wasserman out there saying, "What's up, Matty?" Not exactly sure who Brian is talking about. Brian, this isn't who you think it is. This is Josh. Just not sounding like myself. 4 laps to go. 16 more turns for Clark Ganikin. Matthew Robinson. Oh, you're talking about Matthew. Oh, his internet fell out. If that's who you're talking about, yeah, his internet popped off, and he, yeah, a tough break for Matthew Robinson. If that's who you're talking about, Brian. He was unable to get back out here. I think his internet may still be down. Well, 3 to go. We're going to be hitting the line here. This time by at 2 to go. 2 laps to go. Next time by, white flag. Can the leader make it around to the white flag? And I think he can. Clark Ganikin on the backstretch here. Whoa, very close there. Right up ahead of the leaders, or the leader. But Clark coming out of turn 4. He's going to cross the stripe here, folks. Guess what? 1 to go here tonight. Final lap. Whatever happens, happens. Brendan L. Book is not going to be able to catch him. Almost 2 seconds back. Clark Ganikin, if he can hang on to it, which I believe he will be able to, he is going to win his 7th race here this season. His 2nd in the chase. Congratulations, coming out of turn number 4 here tonight. The GTR 18 machine, Clark Ganikin, going to win it here tonight at Las Vegas. Brendan L. Book going to cross the stripe there in 2nd, and Alexander Brown in 3rd. Congratulations goes to the top 3 here tonight. Oh, man. Well, I don't know if it was rough on the drivers, but running out of breath, it was rough on me, trust me. But congratulations goes to Clark Ganikin, Brendan L. Book, and Alexander Brown. We'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back here, guys. Here tonight, we have caught up with our top three here this evening. We're going to start here with Alexander Brown here in that number 67 butt kicker RB machine here. Well, Alexander Brown, you know, this is going to be a good finish for you because coming into tonight, you were there fifth in the point standing, so an awesome finish for you. But it's Las Vegas, you know, and it went green flag to checkered here tonight. Was you expecting maybe one or two cautions here? Was you expecting it to go green?
You know, we talked before the race that, there was definitely a possibility that it could go green the whole way. I took the first part of practice there to practice long runs, and then I went and I started practicing some pit stops over and over and over and over, and then you did the Q runs. So I think, put the full package together, started second, finished third, had great pit stops, I think. Yeah, we were planning for that, and I'm happy I planned. Thanks for the team.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I'm going to go ahead and ask you the same question that I'm going to ask Brendan and Clark here tonight. It was supposed to be North Wilkesboro, so what would you prefer, Las Vegas or North Wilkesboro?
I don't know. Normally, I would say North Wilkesboro. I kind of like the short tracks, but I mean, I'll take third on a mile and a half. I've worked hard at these mile and a halves this year, and I've learned a lot thanks to my teammates and listening and looking at letting off points and talking about throttle controls, 50%, 75%, 90%, 100, whatever it is on the track, and they have helped me improve so much. And so this third place finish on a mile and a half, I think I've had a fourth or a couple fourths this year as well. This feels really, really good because this was one of the tracks I was most nervous about in the final three races here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, we're not going to keep you here. Now, of course, I'm not going to keep you because I'm still not feeling well. But we go to Indianapolis next week. Now, all four turns are pretty much the same. You got the long front and the long back stretch, but you have those short chutes there between 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Kind of talk about Indianapolis. That kind of can bring out a road course style racing there because it can be an up and down race for drivers. Talk about it.
Well, if it's a road course race, I mean,
no, it's
I'll
not
take that.
A road course race, but it's Indianapolis. But
no, I
it
mean,
can
like,
bring out
if it races like a road course, I'll take that, man. As last week I battled my way back to second, and but Indy, I can't remember the last time I ran Indy. I'm going to do what I've been doing at every single track this season. We're going to back up the corners. We're going to save the tires. I'm going to listen to my teammates and we're going to, hope to get a good qualifying and finish well. And I don't know. I mean, it could be another long run race, but it also could be an absolute barn burner with spin, wreck. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It definitely could because those turns, man, especially, on the start of the race, where everybody's stacked up together and going into turn one and, in that short shoot between 1 and 2, you got to get through 1 and 2 and get on the back stretch. If everybody piles up into one, it could be a very rough race for drivers. But I got confidence in you guys. I think you guys are going to be able to hang on to Indy.
These ARCA guys have been improving the whole season. I have no end of confidence that, when practice and with everyone using their heads, we can put on a really good show there. We've been doing it. I mean, you saw Dover. That's typically a tough track. We did really well. We did well today. I mean, there was a fair amount of give and take last week at the road course. Let's have a good race next week.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm not going to keep you any longer, man. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate and get ready for Indy next week, bud?
Yeah, I hope you like the paint scheme. I enjoyed running my Mark Martin throwback with butt kicker and RV rigs on there.
Yeah, I've got you in that little butt kicker machine.
Oh, no. Are you telling me you didn't get the throwback?
I don't know if I got
anyway.
You in it looks like a little little leaf
silver
on the side, but it's silver.
Canadian.
No, it's silver. I got the silver Leaf there. Oh, let me guess.
Yeah, you got the normal car.
Oh.
Anyway, the point
right.
is, Butt Kicker, they've been an amazing supporter of us. I want to win this championship to be able to get myself a Butt Kicker for winning the championship. Every single Extreme Motorsports 99 champion is going to get a Butt Kicker this season, and hopefully we can do a butt kicking to be able to get one of those butt kickers. But RB Riggs, they've been really good at supporting us this season. Brendan Book pushing us. He's really turned his season around here, kicking some butt. Kyle, Jeremy, you have no idea the emotional, just the jokes and stuff like that. Jeremy, this season, the support, it's been incredible. William Hartman has been coaching us and talking us through things tonight. I don't know if you saw the room. We have our whole team in there. This is a team effort. They make everything great. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet now. Go relax.
Well, I hear some laughing in the background there, but it's cool. Not sure exactly.
Netflix.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Well, Alexander, congratulations on third here tonight, buddy. And we're gonna see you tomorrow night, or are we gonna have to see you next week?
Next week, sir. Next week.
All right.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah, I do appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm still under the dumps here, man, and I'll just say it sucks. Okay.
Duck Designs sponsoring the series. Duck Design.
All right, yeah.
That's my last plug.
All right, a big shout out to Doug. Alex, go celebrate, man. We'll see you next week, and thank you, bud.
10-4. Seacrest out.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight. Brendan L. Book here, our defending champion here for the ARCA series. And, Brendan, you got some work cut out for you here still yet. But, hey, man, talk about the race here tonight at Vegas. The green flag to checkered. We had no cautions. Man, talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I know we had a little bit smaller field, but, I mean, that definitely, helped getting to go green flag the whole way, which is, you like that as a driver. Because especially if you practice those long runs and pit entries, you actually can, it makes that seem useful, right? So it was a lot of fun. I mean, me and Clark, we were super even. It's just a matter of track position. We came off here, like he pitted a lap before me. We came off 1.3 seconds ahead or something like that. And that's,
yes, yep.
And I overdrove it trying to get as close as I could and, worn that tire out. So it's, me and him are tight and super close to each other as far as speed goes. And in this playoffs, I mean, we finished first and second, and then first and third, and now first and second again. So, I mean, hopefully I can get the job done next week at Indy, and like I did at the Glen, and maybe we go into Homestead, not Homestead, but Phoenix. Whoever finishes, whoever finishes higher gets the championship. That'd be pretty neat, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it's Indy next week, and then ISM Phoenix, for the final race. But Las Vegas, it's a tough track. Uses out the tires. You got to run the mid to high line pretty much after the tires wear off, or run it, while the tires are wearing off. A lot of different strategies out there here tonight. So talk about, now that Las Vegas is over with, what did you do here to really, finish where you finished, even though you were as quick, or if not quicker, than Mr. Janikin up there?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I really like the bottom, kind of like that Harvick line, bottom feeder. At least here, I know a lot of people are on the high side, and my teammates were on the high side, and they felt like it was quicker. But to me, on the high side, you really worn that right front out, and I definitely, tested that and found out. I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that or not. And I ran the bottom. For me, is just, I don't know, it just felt natural to hook that bottom. You didn't really get the run off the corners as well, but I just think with that shorter distance, and then, be able to hook it, and with saving the tire really helped me in the long run, which I think that showed. It was just, like I said earlier, me and Clark are just so close to each other. It's hard to make up time without driving too hard, and that's what I did that last run. But glad I'm got second. Congrats to Clark on that win. It's a lot of fun, especially these last, 3 races.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, we go to a track next week. It's 2.5 miles long. It's rectangle, and all turns are pretty much the same, but really comes down to the short chutes, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And, of course, you can get draft there on the front and back stretch. Indianapolis, man, talk about it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I know last year I think I got third or something like that. We had a lot of caution. Did my mic cut out? I think it did.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure what I said last, but yeah, Indy. I know last year I got third. Hoping I can, get 2 positions better. And I mean, as far as draft goes, to me, I haven't noticed too much draft effect in the ARCA car, at least compared to the truck,
Yeah.
the Cup car and Xfinity car. So I don't think draft will play too much of a role. Um, I just
Well,
think
you
that's
can
going to
get
be a lot with
some draft.
strategy. Yeah, a little bit, but
Yeah.
I've never really noticed it. Like at Michigan and Pocono, I didn't really notice too much draft. I mean, you could pull away. It's not like if someone was within a second behind you, they were going to be able to stay there. So I think strategy is going to play a big factor because you could pit, not go down a lap, so you don't really
Oh
have to
yeah.
worry about getting trapped down a lap, and that's the biggest. As long as
Oh
you're
yeah.
close enough to the front, so you could short pit somebody by a few laps and get a huge lead on somebody. We've seen that in a lot of races this year. And track position really is key, and that makes a big difference. So, well, I mean, we'll see how it
Oh,
plays out.
oh yeah, for sure. Indianapolis, it's so big. You can come down pit road, make your pit stop, and get out before a driver can get back around to you if you have that big enough lead. And that's kind of like road course racing. That's why I kind of brung it out. It kind of brings out a similar road course style, even though it's not road course racing. So, with that being in mind, do you think Indianapolis could be one of those other races, kind of like the road course we had, to kind of upset the top 12 here?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because like road courses, you typically play it from like the finish and backwards to the start on strategy, and I think you do the same thing here. Once you hit your window, as long as you have a good long run car, you can pit immediately. And like I said, that leapfrog the people ahead of you. You just got to be good in the long run because eventually they'll run you down if you wear your tires out and are too slow. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Just gotta hope, like I said, I can be on top next week.
All righty, Brennan. Well, congratulations on second here tonight. Clark's probably going to pass you here again. Here for the point standings. But hey, man, we still got 2 more races to go. Any final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate second here tonight?
Oh yeah, just thanks to teammates, clean, fun racing out there, and then also to William and GT, Spot and Crew Chief and Forrest and Rambler as well there at the end. Really keeping composure and just giving me the information that I need, what line and whatnot and all that. So thanks to them, thanks to Buck Kicker and R&B Custom Rigs for sponsoring. It's been fun, and just look forward to next week.
All right, Brendan. We will see you next week. Are we going to see you tomorrow night?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All righty, buddy. Right back at it. Not here, though. We're going to be at North Wilkesboro, so kind of give an insight on North Wilkesboro for the Truck Series.
Oh, yeah, I think given Nashville for ARCA earlier this year and also trucks at Nashville this year, it's just going to be survival. I hate to say it, but that's what it's going to be. Qualify up front and just stay up front. You don't want to it's always going to get wrecked. There's nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't even know what to say. I'm more nervous about that race than any other race that I've ever been in iRacing. So yeah.
All righty, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow night for North Wilkesboro in the Northern Capital Truck Series, and we'll see you next week here for round number 4 of the Doug Design ARCA Series at Indy, buddy, for for chase race number 4 here.
Yep. See ya.
Yep. All righty, folks. Well, that's going to bring us here to Clark Ganikin here tonight, our winner. And Clark, man, I got to say, man, 7th win, I believe it is, on the season here. And this is your second in the chase. It's still a battle, though. You can't count the championship, for you here. But before we get to that, man, talk about Las Vegas and, green flag to checkered and the strategy out there, man. Mike's yours.
Yeah, man, that was a blast. It's always cool to be able to race at your home track, let alone win. This is a place I grew up watching races at. So first time winning here feels great. It was fun, man. No cautions is exactly what we hoped for. And I really was great on the long run. Aside from the first run of the race, I burnt my stuff up trying to get by Shane Wolf, and that dirty air was killing me. And I tore off the right front, man. It was destroyed. I think I had like 40% left when I pitted, but
Ooh.
from that, it was good, man. Long runs really played in my favor. There at the end, I started pulling away, and I saw from about 12 to go, he was about a second back, and across the line, he was 2 seconds back, and I still had more in the tank. So just thankful everybody kept it clean there at the end, and happy to come out of here with another win.
Well, taking a chance of blowing a tire, and from what I've read on the forums, is anything under, I believe it's about half, 50% of the tires here with that, with the new tire update, you take a chance of blowing a tire. So you took a big chance there, from what I've read.
Oh yeah, I could feel it. I just try to keep backing up my corners and put as little stress on the right front as possible. I know if I was able to keep it cooler, there's a less chance that it would blow, and I'm glad it didn't.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you are. 7th win on the season, 2nd in the chase, but we go to Indianapolis next week, and it's not a road course, but it does, in a sense, act like a road course. You can pit without going a lap down. Get spread out, blah blah blah. You know how Indian road courses work, but talk about Indy and what is it going to take to really get that separation from you and Brendan L. Book here, because it's close, very close coming into round 4.
Yeah, I never been to Indy, so it's going to be a learning experience. I think just like every other track in iRacing, it's going to be who can save the right front the most. I don't know what the setup drives like, if you actually can drive off the right rear a little bit, but just other tracks that I've raced in iRacing would make me feel like it's going to be a real tight setup. So I think just taking care of your tires over the course of a run and not making mistakes like speeding on pit road, I think that's what it's going to take to win Indy, to win Phoenix, and ultimately win this championship.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, we won't get into Phoenix until after next week, but Phoenix is the last race. And I believe it's open dogleg, too. So that's going to make things interesting as well. 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. You know how that happens there with the open dogleg. But congratulations here, Clark. Not going to keep you any longer. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you broadcasting, pushing through. Hope you feel better, man. Sucks not to hear all the energy. That's what makes watching these things so good. But I'm sure you still did a great job tonight.
I
Excited
tried
to watch that.
I tried, man. Go ahead. Mike's yours.
Appreciate Doug Blackman for sponsoring the series as always. Everybody at ECM for all the help they've given me. GTR Simulator being the best sponsor in the world. Special shout out to Darren. He let me know I've tied the record for wins in a season here in the ARCA series with 7, so I'm gonna do everything I can to get one more and break that record in these next 2 weeks. But he's been amazing this year with the strategy calls, the spotting, and just telling me and teaching me how to take care of these tires.
All righty. Well, this is Clark Ganikin here, and that was actually breaking news to me as well, Clark. So, hey, 7 wins on the season. Going for your 8th within the next 2, and of course going for the championship as well. And you're not the only one. You got 12 drivers out here going for the same thing. So, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think it's going to be between you, Brendan, Lane, Doyle. Lane finished 7th here tonight.
Lane's good, man.
Lane's good. I think it's going to be between you, Clark, Brendan and Lane here, and I can't count out really anybody else because we still have 2 more races, but we'll see how the points stack up here coming up into Indianapolis after the update here tonight. But Clark, congratulations on the win, man. Clark Ganikin out here winning it 7th time. He is looking to break the record for the most wins in the ARCA series. So Clark, awesome job out there tonight, bud.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep. All righty, folks. Well, that is going to do it here. Congratulations again goes to our top 3. Clark Ganikin, Brendan L. Book, Alexander Brown. Let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending any, of course, admin stuff they have to do here tonight. I don't think there's going to be much, but we'll wait and see. I do want to check here and see who finished with 0 incidents, though, here tonight. It looks like, from what I'm seeing, the top... Let's see here. That's going to be the top 9 finished with 0 incidents from what I'm seeing. But we'll wait on that. It's going to be Clark Ganekin grabbing the win here tonight. His 7th win on the season, 2nd in the chase. Congratulations to Clark on the win here this evening. Brennan Elbutt going to finish on the outside of him in that 2nd spot. Alexander Brown 3rd. James Shane Wolf in 4th. Josiah Strauss coming up back up into 5th there. Going to finish in 5th. Ryan Swan, good finish for Ryan there in 6th. Lane Doyle 7th. Rennie Kruger in 8th. Justin Lemke 9th. Sean Corcoran in 10th. Raul Nardi, quickest in practice, qualifying somewhere in the top 12 there. Not exactly sure where, but he'll finish 11th here tonight. Kyle Knapp in 12th. Sebastian Taylor 13th. Rick Christensen 14th. Jeremy Rigney in 15th. Dwayne Dunn 16th. Jeremy Knapp 17th. Jeff Glockner 18th. Edward Moore Sr. 19th. And Kevin Franks 20th. Carter Coop 21st. Blair Daddy Patterson 22nd. Eric Talent 23rd. Matthew Robinson dropping out there. Internet connection issues. Tough break for Matthew 24th. And Garrett D. Grant was one of our admins here tonight. He finished 120 laps down. Sorry, Garrett. Had to do it. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight again, Clark Ganekin, 7th win on the season. Tomorrow night, the Northern Capitals Truck Series will be at North Wilkesboro. We're going to try it again tomorrow night here, folks, right here on MaxSpeedTV with myself, Joshua Medlock. We might have help tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. Don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow night. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Thank you all for the support here on MaxSpeedTV and with myself. I do appreciate it. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe and have a good night.